What's going on, everybody? It is Joe. Welcome to the channel today. I am excited to talk to you guys today about XRP and the latest news. We have a fun day ahead. We were up over 6% this morning. The market was looking good. XRP was climbing. We thought we might be getting back to some of those, to getting closer to that $3 mark. And then all of a sudden, no. It stopped at around 255 and fell right back down to about 237. Where we are now, we fell down. Now we're up just over 1% on the day. So we're going to go over what happened this morning to cause it to go up, what happened after that to cause it to go down. We're going to go over David Schwartz, the CTO's comments today, the CTO at Ripple's comments about what he sees happening in the crypto space, what's going to be bullish about that, why I think that's a very good sign, why I agree with him, why I've been thinking that for a while now, why we're kind of just hovering around this we're basically flatlining, like we're going up and down a little bit, but the crypto market, we were waiting for that bull run, but we've been waiting, and it hasn't happened like it has in the past. And I feel like his comments kind of go over that, which is what I've been thinking as well. So we're going to go over that today. Then we're also going to go over some exciting rumors. So stay tuned, watch the video all the way through. Please like the video, please subscribe. That your support means the world to me as I am just starting off. So let's dive right into Ripple's pricing. So for the market today, as you can see, almost everything is still red in the last 24 hours. You got Stellar, XLM, and XRP, the only ones that are green. Everything else still red, although very slightly red. Most things were up this morning. Bitcoin this morning touched 100,000 briefly again, and now it's back down to 95. We're going to go over that in the next couple of slides, why that happened, why we saw that bump in price, and then why it went back down. But everything in the last 24 hours is red except for XRP. We are just ready for this bull run. It's going to happen hopefully soon, you guys, but we just got to stay patient. We got to stick through this bear market. It's the bearish of bear bull markets, and we are holding strong, so stay strong. We're going to go over all of that here coming up shortly. So what happened this morning? We had the jobs report came in. Payrolls missed expectations. It still went up 143,000, and the expected was 170,000, but payroll jobs did increase by 143,000, which was very encouraging. That was very good. Markets responded to that. Unemployment also dropped 4%, and that's encouraging. Wages surged 0.5%. So when you factor in unemployment dropping, jobs increasing, wages surging 0.5%, just a little bit, but still going up, the market responded to that. That happened at around 837. So we'll show you the price chart here coming up, and then you can kind of see around between the 8 and 9 mark. That's when the prices started going up. That's when the market started getting hot. And then all of a sudden Trump comes in and goes, no, not so fast. Stocks went down, crypto went back down as Trump started talking about his plans for reciprocal tariffs as early as Friday. Trump told Republican lawmakers that he plans to announce reciprocal tariffs as early as Friday. Reciprocal tariffs on American imports are equal to the rates that trading partners impose on American exports. As we've seen with the tariff news over the last week, the market is very, very delicate to tariff news. It goes up and it goes down, primarily down when the tariff news comes out. And then you saw with Mexico and Canada, once those got resolved, at least temporarily, the markets kind of responded after that. But when that initial tariff news came out, markets dropped, and we saw that again today, which is kind of unfortunate seeing how we started the day. We were ripping, we were doing well. Bitcoin was back above 100, XRP was up 6-7%, and then Trump had to come in and go, no, not so fast, and we went right back down. So as you can see here, we were going, and then right before 9, right when those job reports and unemployment came out, we shot up, and we hit like 253, almost 254. We were doing well, and then all of a sudden we started coming right back down. Tariff news came out, and now we are back down, and we are currently at about 237. So while it's still a little unfortunate, it could be worse. XRP is holding strong. It is slightly up on the day still. is encouraging that it is holding that point despite that. But obviously, seeing that 250 mark, that looks a little bit nicer. And who knows what we would have been to if Trump didn't come out with that tariff news. Hopefully that gets resolved soon. Hopefully we see the market respond accordingly soon. And hopefully it doesn't stay down like that for too long. But we will find out. You just never know what the president's going to say, what's going to happen next, what the new job reports are going to say. Like, you just never know the news that's going to come out on a given day. Today we had both come out and we saw a sharp rise and a sharp decline. So with that, let's talk about some other exciting news with Ripple before we get into a video from David Schwartz. We now have over 10 ETF filings. We had those 3 yesterday. So that's very encouraging, very bullish. Getting to a total of 11 announcements. Yesterday we had 21 shares, Bitwise and Valkyrie. So seeing those, very encouraging. Just wanted to reiterate that and go over that we do have a lot to look forward to. We are in a good place. Going off of that, Ripple CTO David Schwartz says we are on the cusp of mass institutional adoption, which leads to mass retail adoption. This person that posted this says, I believe XRP will melt many faces in 2025. Do you think the same? So I'm going to ask you guys that. Do you guys think the same? Please comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I do. I think they're a little more bullish than me. I do think we're going to go up quite a bit. But as you'll hear in this video, why I think it's going to be a process, maybe 1 to 2 years before we see it grow exponentially. I do think we can see some major growth this year, though. And he's just going to talk about how retail adoption, everyone's thinking retail adoption was going to come this year. Retail, like tons of retail people were going to come in, invest in the market. We're going to see it grow. But what he's going to say, and I'll play the video in a second, that institutional adoption is going to have to come in first. And then we'll talk about why after the video, but take a listen.
I feel like we really are on the cusp of a mass institutional adoption, both of DeFi and of other blockchain technologies. I think this is also one of the key obstacles to mass retail adoption. A lot of people in the space previously thought that retail adoption was the big wave. But I think institutional adoption is a precursor. You have to connect to where people are. You have to go to where the value is. You can't build a new financial system from zero, ignoring the existing financial system where everybody's money is, where all the value is, where the real world is, trillions of dollars in value. You can't just say, forget about all that. Let's just build something new over here. That doesn't work. And so I think this wave of institutional adoption over the next year or two is going to be what's going to pave the way for mass retail adoption. And then we can deliver on those promises. We all want to bank the unbanked, but the unbanked, they have to be able to spend their money to buy groceries and pay their phone bill, and so we have to have that institutional connectivity. And I don't think there are any obstacles. I think that's and I think this conference shows that.
So that kind of goes along with what I was just saying. People thought that retail adoption was going to come first, but what needs to happen, you can't just develop a new financial system overnight and just implement it and expect it to start working. It needs to be integrated with the new system. There needs to be a phase where the institutions adopt it first. There's something that bridges that gap between retail and the institutions. I believe XRP solves that, and I believe that's what they're working on. But in order for that to happen, the institutional adoption has to happen first. Then there has to be that bridge in between the institutions and the retail, and then the retail can finally take off. So whether that's later in 2025, whether that's 1 year, 2 years down the road, I'm not sure. But institutional adoption is coming soon. You see the news everywhere. You see all the reports everywhere.
I feel we really are.
That is coming soon. That is happening. Institutions are heavily looking into it. You're seeing all that optimistic news, so it's only a matter of time before that happens. But I think what everyone's been waiting for in this bull market is for retail to come in and for those prices to go up. But what we're seeing, what he's saying, is that it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort. There's got to be a lot of systems in place. So once we kind of get all that in place, then retail can finally come in. Once that gap is bridged, and I do believe XRP can be that bridge that kind of connects retail and institutions, then that retail wave can come in. So hearing the Ripple CTO talk about that's very encouraging. He's very bullish on that institutional adoption happening in 2025. So I just wanted to go over that with you guys. And then finally, to wrap this up, there are a couple of more interesting post that I wanted to share. All of a sudden, it seems like Ripple is a part of every major US political crypto conversation, and that is true. It seems like all the rumors we are seeing now involve Ripple in some matter, whether it's Bitcoin maxis getting mad about XRP and Ripple, or whether it's altcoin people getting pro XRP, whether it's people changing their tune on XRP, whether it's people saying they were wrong about XRP. We are seeing Ripple or XRP as being a part of all sorts of crypto conversations and rumors. Like, the news is real. It's coming at some point. It's just a matter of when, in my opinion. Again, that's not financial advice. Obviously, it could potentially not happen, but I believe crypto is here to stay. I believe there's legs to the rumors. Like, you're just seeing it everywhere, and I believe it's only a matter of time. And then one of the biggest news rumors out there today is that Brad Garlinghouse is reportedly appointed as part of the US Crypto Council, which would obviously be very beneficial for XRP. So we'll have to see what happens with that. We'll have to see if there are any legs to this rumor. It sounds like, I did a little digging, it might take a week or two for the rumor to get clarified and for it to be verified. So we'll see if that actually happens. I would guess it would leak before then, but there was rumors about who could be a part of that crypto council yesterday and the day before. Brad Garlinghouse was mentioned, so to hear today the rumor being that he was actually appointed, is it possible? Yes. Is it not? I don't know, but I like to see this news as bullish, and I definitely going to be keeping my eye on it. So please give me your thoughts below. Please comment. Please subscribe. I hope you were able to watch that video all the way through, because I would love to hear your comments on XRP, on Ripple, and just, yeah, very curious your thoughts on the news today, and I look forward to bringing you the news this weekend and beyond as well. Thanks for watching.